What's up, Virgo? Welcome to your August reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We'll be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you guys for the month of August. See what you guys could be currently dealing with, what you can expect. Get some insight with some guidance, and overall see what's going on for you. I hope that you're doing well. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at JadeStoneTarot. With that being said, Virgo, let's get right into this reading and see what's going on for you. In August 2022, what's going on for my Virgos? Show me clearly. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for August 2022. We have Honesty coming out, number 40. Ooh, messages for Virgo. We also have Jehubia, number 61. Okay, let's talk about this. So, Virgo, in the month of August, there's a situation where you're really needing to acknowledge something. You're really needing to be honest about something, and I think that freaks you out. I think something about, like, the truth of a situation, your true feelings, your true thoughts, whether there's a conversation that needs to be had. There's something here that you're needing to be honest about, whether this is you being honest with yourself about something and it scares you, or there is something that you need to discuss or talk about with someone and it scares you. Either way, there's a situation in August that has you scared. You're really thinking about worst case scenario. And I guess Spirit is also trying to tell you, like, be honest with yourself, because fears, false evidence appearing real. It's not real, right? It's in your head and you're thinking about all these scenarios, the what ifs, trying to prepare yourself for some sort of backlash almost. Even by you speaking your truth, you may feel like you might get like shunned or frowned down upon, or like there's some sort of fear here that's preventing you from speaking your truth. And in August, you're really needing to step into your power, step into your strength, and speak your mind. All right, so there is a conversation that some of you are going to be having that is uncomfortable, and it's a conversation that maybe you've been trying to avoid or trying to just, like, you know, push away. Something's brewing, and it's only a matter of time before this needs to be addressed here. So let's see what else needs to come out. Normally, what I would get from this energy, especially with G-Thebia, it's like, it's not as bad as you think it's gonna be. Just rip the Bandaid off. Just rip the Bandaid off and get it over with. That's honestly the vibe I feel from this. Let's pull some animal cards to go along with these messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Yeah, you're anxious, you're stressed out, you're really like working yourself up over a situation, really preparing yourself for the worst, when really it's not as bad as you think it's gonna be. I promise you, okay? So rip the Bandaid off, Virgo. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for August. We have the crocodiles. Take some time. Take some time before doing anything crazy. It's best that you remain grounded. You take a moment and really get in tune with yourself. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, we also have the crow and the swan. Okay, so yeah, I really am picking up on the energy. We even have the mouse at the bottom of the deck, which mouse, for me, especially in this deck, it definitely gives Virgo energy. I don't know, I'll explain why, but we'll get to that afterwards. So right now, with the crocodile and the swan, double water energy coming out here, take some time out for some solo time. All right, you need some time to do a little bit more reflection. Take some time to really sit and process your emotions before making any impulsive decisions or reacting in a way where you're not really thought out your plan or your attack or however you're going to approach the situation. Take a moment to really get grounded. Take some time to look at this from a different perspective. Maybe spend some time journaling out your thoughts, or I really think you need some time to reflect on this and even just be honest with yourself about your fears, okay? Now, the crow's coming out indicating that your intuition deep down, you know how to handle the situation. You know what the best way to do, which best path it is for you to take. Really, my words are like combining. I said path and best bath. We got the bath path. The best path, right? So anyways, your intuition knows what's going to be the best path for you. and you really need to rely and trust your instincts. And that can be hard at times when you're not in the best frame of mind, when you're really anxious, when you're really stressed out. You can't really hear your intuition. It's a difficulty trusting your gut. So that's why it's best, before you make any choice, before you make any impulsive decision or you immediately take action, Spirit is really suggesting that you take a moment, slow down, get grounded, spend some time reflecting of what you want to say or what you need to be honest about, for some who apply that situation, if you resonate with that situation. But there's something that you need to wait for a moment, observe a little bit, feel things out, check all the other angles of the situation, and then when the timing's right, and you'll know in your gut when the timing's right to do or approach or to decide, y'all. All right. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have the mouse, element of earth. Again, needing to really remain grounded, but the mouse definitely likes to have control. They like to have a sense of knowing what to expect. And that's kind of the vibe I'm feeling from you, Virgo, where you're wanting to have like 100% certainty before making a choice, before taking a risk or facing your fear. You want to have some sort of sense of safety or security, or like some sense of knowing what's going to happen. And so the fact that you don't really know what's going to happen, you may have some gut feelings about what might happen when you speak your truth, when you take this action, when you confront your fears. But at the same time, there's still a small percent where you don't know what to expect. It may go different than the plan that you imagined in your head, right? The energy of the mouse, element of earth, is needing to let go of control, really needing to surrender, really needing to have trust, lessen the grip, surrender. All right, surrender. And I believe that's been a message for you guys through some time. It's definitely been a message I have had to say to even Virgos in my life. It's like, really gotta surrender, let go of the need to control the situation. Some things you can't plan for, and really just remain open-minded to the possibilities. All right, so let me pull you some tarot messages and let's see what else is going on for you in the month of August, or maybe we'll get some more clarity on this situation. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of August 2022. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of August 2022. What's going on for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know for the month of August? Show me clearly. Any messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of August 2022? 5 of Swords coming out. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus with the 9 of Wands coming out. Messages for Virgo, 7 of Swords and the 6 of Wands. Lots of air and fire coming out. 7 of Pentacles reversed. Bottom of the deck, Father of Wands reversed, 4 of Cups, Son of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. Judgment, 8 of Cups. You might be choosing to walk away or leave something behind here. I see you're rising up from some sort of loss. After some sort of loss, you are coming out stronger, more advanced, more wiser. And there also needs to be a release here. Father of Wands reversed with the 4 of Cups. I am picking up on like you've been suppressing some kind of emotion, or you've been trying to hide something here. 7 of Swords. You've been trying to keep something hidden. So maybe it's these internal battles that you've been struggling with. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords in this deck definitely does talk about self-sabotage. So in a way, you might be really holding yourself back or cutting yourself short. I'm just really drawn to, see there's this worm, and in the Animal Spirit deck, Earthworm represents potential. It represents new energy. It represents being able to explore and expand, and it does also represent newness and feeling like a newbie. You're like, you don't have much experience, and it's almost like you're cutting yourself short before even giving yourself the potential to grow in a situation or in an environment. It's like you are rejecting yourself before someone or something can reject you because you're afraid of being shut down. So you're like, I'm gonna shut myself down before anybody else could do that to me. So I am picking up on that energy. But you could overcome this. Actually, you are overcoming this. The fact that we have the 9 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, and Judgment coming up definitely talks about pushing through the struggle, pushing through the challenges, rising up. But something here needs to change, or it could be about a change in attitude, or there's something that you need to let go or walk away from. We'll have to take a look into that and see what it's talking about. But there is definitely something that is hidden here that you could be hiding or suppressing. Some of you are making the choice to leave behind a current environment that's just it's not worth the effort. You've been investing effort, time, energy towards something, someone, a situation here, and you've reached this point as you're taking some time out to reflect and as you're being honest with yourself and you're acknowledging some of these things that are coming up that maybe you're fearful of. You're sitting and observing and you're asking yourself, is this worth the effort? Is this worth all the energy that I've been putting towards this? Has it been worth it? Because it's kind of like a checkpoint. You can evaluate how far you've come and the results of your effort, and you're questioning, is this worth it? And so the fact that this is coming out reverse, this can represent a couple things. First thing is that maybe you've gotten impatient, right? You're impatient. You haven't given yourself enough time. You haven't fully committed to this. You haven't given this your all. You haven't given 100% to the situation. And if that's the case, you need to be honest with yourself. If you can apply yourself a little bit harder, if you can put a little bit more effort in, a little bit more focus, more time, dedication, whatever, maybe things can turn around. Maybe you can actually bring success to this situation. Now, some of you have been giving this 100%. You've been putting yourself in this 100%. All this effort, all this focus, all this dedication, and you've given it the time. You've been patient as fuck, and it's just not what you deserve. It's not adding up. The amount of effort that you've been investing in this hasn't come back. And you're reaching this point asking yourself, has it been worth it? And some of you, your answer is no. Some of you are like, no, this isn't worth it. I need to change directions. I need to move in a different path, right? So before you do that, again, and you're still kind of feeling things out, you're being honest with yourself. It's uncomfortable, but you're feeling things out. And Spirit, like I said, is telling you, take a moment. Don't react impulsively. Don't just be like, fuck it. I'm cutting this off. I'm quitting. I'm leaving. I'm throwing this in the trash. Like, take some time to really feel it out. You don't have to make any crazy decisions right here, right now. But it does look like down the line or in your future, a choice does have to be made. And your intuition is going to help you make that choice. And in the end, I do see that you rise, you overcome the struggle, and things actually turn around even better than you imagined. But there is definitely something here. That 7 of Swords, there's something that's either you've been trying to hide, or there's something that's yet to be revealed, or information that is going to come in. And like I said, for some of you, this is emotions that you've suppressed within you that you haven't fully let yourself acknowledge or fear or feel or release. And that might be what's needed to be acknowledge so that you can move past. Maybe that's creating stagnancy in some area or aspect of your life. I see that you have lots of creative ideas coming to mind. You have a lot of inspiration to go create, to go build, to try new things. You know, you may be way more extroverted this month in Leo season. You're definitely out mingling, seeing more people, having fun, invitation to go out. Son of Wands definitely represents more of like a fun, outgoing, bubbly energy, life of the party kind of vibe. So maybe you're celebrating. Shout out to my August Virgos out there. I hope you guys have a beautiful birthday season. Hey. But yeah, so that could also be representing like things that you'll be looking forward to. But deep down, even though you got some of that going on, there's some good things going on, there's still this feeling within you where you're feeling unsatisfied or something's missing. Something's missing, and you might be feeling frustrated, like you can't really figure out what it is. Father of Wands reversed. Father of Wands reversed can also talk about suppression of anger, resentment, you know, yucky feelings that we try our best to avoid because it's uncomfortable, but it's not, you might be saying it's so annoying. I was about to say it's annoying. Like, that literally was not what I wanted to say, but for some, it's like, I'm picking up on your energy, like, oh my God, it's so annoying. Maybe you're feeling really annoyed by something or someone, which, by the way, Swan does represent that energy when it's out of balance. Annoyed, irritable, moody, mood swings. That's a clear indication. If you're feeling that way, Virgo, you gotta go. You gotta disconnect. You gotta go into your hermit mode, all right? Pull away for a little bit. Get yourself in check, because no one wants to be around a moody Virgo. I swear to God. Peace and love to y'all Virgos out there, but when you guys are in a mood, stay the fuck away from me. Straight up. Straight up. Get out. Leave my home. Don't come back until you're in a better mood. Peace and love, though. Peace and love. But yeah, so you might be feeling that way. If that's the case, you gotta check yourself. You need some time to decompress. You need some time to go inwards. You need some time to feel things out. Have a good cry. Put on some sad sob story movie or sad songs. Get it out. Feel it. Express it. And then move on. The world keeps spinning. All right. So let's do some clarifying. Let's see what else is going on. Get some clarity as to how you're gonna move through this energy. Let's take a look at the Seven of Swords and see, like, what's hiding. What are you hiding, or what's being hidden from you, or what is yet to be revealed here? Like, tell me about the Seven of Swords for Virgo. Some of you, again, it's like honesty. You're needing to be honest with someone, and you haven't been. You've been kind of holding back how you really feel. It's time to get that out. It's time to express it. It's time to free yourself so that you can move on with your life. Seven of Swords for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Wow. King of Pentacles coming out along with the Ace of Swords reverse. You haven't been honest with yourself or someone. That's literally what this is talking about. Ace of Swords reverse, lack of truth, lack of honesty, lack of clarity. Coming from a King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is very grounded. They're very committed. They're very secure within themselves. They're very reliable. So what's this Ace of Swords reverse about? Because that's not like the King of Pentacles, to be holding back their truth, to be, so this might be very unusual for you, and it's driving yourself crazy. It's driving yourself crazy. It's not working for you. Three of Pentacles reversed at the bottom. So let's see. What else is... We got a stack out here. What do we have? Nine of Swords. So by you either holding back your truth, making excuses, maybe sugarcoating, maybe even making white lies, that has you anxious as fuck. You're stressed out. You feel guilty. Or you're trying to figure out what is the truth about the situation. I don't understand. I don't know. I'm stressed. I'm scared. I'm worried. Jehubia. Literally thinking about all the worst case scenario. Fuck, what am I going to do? How am I going to handle this? How am I going to move forward? How am I going to... Working yourself up, stressing yourself up to the max. On the outside, though, like I said, Seven of Swords, you're keeping it hidden. On the outside, you're looking calm, you're looking cool, you're looking collected. Like, no one would ever suspect that this is what's going on within you, that you're actually struggling. You're hiding it, you're masking it so well. No one would know that you're going through this. People see you as like, oh yeah, Virgo, they got their shit together. Virgo's organized, Virgo's chill. Meanwhile, internally, you're like, your whole mind, your brain is on fire. You're trying to put the fires out. Oh my God. We have the Six of Pentacles reverse, indicating that there's some energy within you or around you in environments, relationships, things that you've been investing in. There's unrequited energy. You've been pouring effort into something and there hasn't been a return. So maybe that's another thing that's on your mind. You're like, where's my return, man? I've been investing and it hasn't been paying off. Where's the investment at? Where's the investment? Knight of Swords, Five of Wands reverse, Ace of Pentacles reverse. There's been a delay. There's been a delay and that's about to be resolved. So there's a resolution here. Whatever the situation is, there's a resolution taking place. And it seems like it's coming in quickly, Knight of Swords. Perhaps information that's coming in or getting some sort of clarity that allows you to take action. But Ace of Pentacles reverse with the Five of Wands reverse, this screams delay. This screams like something has just been coming late. Someone's arriving late, or it's like you could be waiting on like money to come in and it's been like postponed for some reason, or the payment hasn't gone through and you're like waiting, anxious, like when is it coming? There's been some sort of delay. So I am picking up on that for a few of you. Anyways, Six of Swords. Seems like you're rising up from this situation, but I do want to take a look into the Seven of Pentacles reversed first and see what this is about for some of you. Seven of Pentacles reversed for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in August 2022. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles reversed for Virgo. Why is it reversed here? Seven of Pentacles reversed. The Moon. Pisces energy. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Page of Swords reversed. Anything else for the Seven of Pentacles reversed? Knight of Pentacles, the Chariot. Oh, you're being torn in two different directions, Virgo, where you're having like there's such a push-pull. Cancer energy, by the way, with the Chariot. There's such a push-pull. You're being pulled in two different directions. Part of you wants to quit. Part of you wants to give up. Part of you is just like, I don't have any inspiration, any motivation to keep working in this. Right now, regarding the situation, whether it is a project, a relationship, whatever, a career, I don't care, personal goal, whatever. The future about this is not set in stone. There's lots of there's lack of clarity about what the future holds regarding this thing. You don't know what to expect. You don't know if this is something that's going to last a lifetime. You don't know if it's something that's going to be for a few months, few weeks. You don't know if it's going to be something that could go on for your entire life. Like, the future is unknown, nothing set in stone. And that's driving you crazy because, like I said, at the bottom of the animal spirit deck, we have the mouse. You like to have a plan. You like to have an idea of what to expect. Some of you straight up have like a 5-year plan ahead. And when it comes to this thing or this relationship or this project, you can't plan around it because it's constantly always changing and moving and shifting, and you really have to rely on your intuition. It drives you crazy because you don't know. There's still lack of clarity. It's not cemented. It's moldable. It's shiftable. It's not concrete. And so part of you is just well, if it's not 100% certain, maybe I don't want to invest in this. Maybe I don't want to work on this. Page of Swords reverse. Again, lack of that clarity, as well as the need for being honest with yourself or honest with someone, okay? But then we have the Knight of Pentacles, indicating that you are wanting to work on this, and it requires your long-term stability, long-term commitment, and this could bring long-term stability down the line, though. This is not something that happens quickly or overnight, right? And so there's this push-pull. It's do you want to walk away from this? Do you want to keep investing in this? You don't really know. You're really just flip-flopping around like a fish. Bruh, you don't know. You're being torn in two different directions about where do you want to go, what direction you like to go down. Normally the Chariot talks about having the confidence to push forwards, but in this deck specifically, it's you see these horses are going separate ways, and you're kind of caught up in the middle, what do I do? Maybe time is running out for some of you. You feel like time's running out, or you have only a certain amount of time before you have to make up your mind or make up some sort of choice or decision. You're fuck, what do I do here? So, like I said, there's a mixed bag in this reading. Some of you are fuck it, I'm leaving this behind, I'm walking away. Some of you are I'm gonna keep going, I'm not gonna give up. It really depends on what you want for yourself, really. It's your free will. It's your free will. Whatever you set your mind to, you can succeed, rise to the top. But you really have to be honest with yourself about the situation, because it varies from person to person. All right, let's take a look into the Six of Wands. Six of Wands, Judgment, Nine of Wands, kind of similar energy with all three of these cards. So I'm going to take a look into them and see what can Virgo expect regarding this. Six of Swords, Nine of Wands, Judgment. Tell me about this energy for Virgo in the near future. Six of Swords, Nine of Wands, Judgment for Virgo in the near future. Show me clearly the month of August 2022. Six of Swords, Nine of Wands, and Judgment. Tell me about this energy for Virgo. Page of Pentacles reversed. Six of Swords, Nine of Wands, Judgment for Virgo. High Priestess reversed. Ace of Cups. You know what, Virgo? I hate to do this to you, but my deck's completely upside down. So, we gonna put them back in. And we're actually going to just swap decks completely. Because, hey, if those cards are meant to come out, they'll come out in this deck. Okay, what can Virgo expect in the near future? Based off this energy of rising from the struggles, from the fears, from the illusions. We have strength. Be strong. Leo energy coming out. 6 of Swords, 9 of Wands, and Judgment for Virgo for the month of August 2022. Six of Swords, 9 of Wands. Thank you. The Sun. Double Leo energy. 6 of Swords, 9 of Wands, and Judgment for Virgo. 9 of Pentacles. Anything else with the 6 of Swords, 9 of Wands, and Judgment? 8 of Swords, and give me one more. Death. Wow. Jeez. And the Knight of Wands. 8 of Wands at the bottom. The Emperor. And the 3 of Cups. Nice. So, double Leo energy out here, along with Scorpio. So, Virgo, I have to break it to you. Hate to break it to you. I feel like my voice cut out. It all comes down to you of what you want. You get to write the ending that you want. So, if you want to quit whatever this is, quit. If you want to keep going and invest in this, do that. The choice is up to you. It really just depends on what you want. Whatever ending that you would like for yourself, you can write that in the books, okay? 8 of Swords and Death. You have to face your fears. You have to push through this. There's some sort of transformation taking place. There's also something coming to an end, or you're required to let something go, right? We kind of touched on that a little bit. Nothing too crazy. 8 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. Some of you have to leave something behind or let something go in order for this to come in, for something better to come in, or for you to have some sort of breakthrough. It may require you to let something go or to make some sort of adjustment or walk away from something. That's for a few of you. But there is the need for something to change. That's certain. Now, if you remain strong and you don't give up, you don't quit here with the Strength card, you push yourself through those fears, that's where you're going to uncover and go through this beautiful transformation that brings you to the most fulfillment, the most enjoyment you've had your entire life. Having all that you want, but you gotta stick it out. If that's what you want, right? Some of you are like, no, this ain't for me. 9 of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands coming out. This really is all about you being confident within yourself, not feeding into the doubts, not feeding into the fears, not feeding into the what ifs, the insecurities, so on and so on and so on. Again, shifting your attitude and just going after and putting towards whatever this is, putting in the effort. That's where you're going to see the results. But you can't let these thoughts, these fears, these worries, these false fears, right? You can't let that hold you back. If you let them hold you back, then yeah, this is just, it's doomed. Basically, it's doomed. If you let these fears get the best of you, and you don't face them or you don't push through them, then you may just walk away from the situation. Anyways, so take some time to think about it. Your intuition is gonna know what to do, what to choose, whether to stay or to go. 8 of Wands is at the bottom with the Emperor and the 3 of Cups. So again, celebration, good news coming in, good vibes to appreciate. And it does seem like you do have things under control. At moments, you may feel like you don't. You may feel like you can't plan for this. You may feel like nothing's set in stone. There might be lots of doubts, fears, worries, insecurities, false things that you're even telling yourself, lies that you're telling yourself. What's the imposter syndrome or whatever that's called? Feeling unworthy, feeling like you're a fraud when you're not, but like you're like in your head, you're talking so down to yourself. Some of y'all gotta really push through that. Take control of your thoughts. That takes practice, dedication, consistency. But with the Emperor to the Eight of Wands out here, it's like you have the reins. At moments, at times, you may feel like you don't have the reins, that you have no control over the situation, and that you're being pulled in two different directions. But at the end of the day, you're the guy with the reins. You get to decide where these horses go. You get to decide where the chariot goes, what direction it goes. You just need to get clear with yourself of what do you want from this situation? What do you want, right? And if it's not this, then what? You know, and you might be like, fuck, I don't know. So that's why you got to go inwards. Take some time. Think about it. Contemplate it. It's going to work out. Right now, you might just not be able to see very far ahead, right? How would I explain that? It doesn't matter. I would just, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So yeah, Virgo, you gotta just trust your gut, trust your intuition, and the right path will reveal itself to you. But you really got to calm your mind. Otherwise, you're just not going to go anywhere. So, Virgo, with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. If you like this, let me know in the comments below. If it resonated, comments below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If you want to book a personal reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. And I'm going to let you go. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.